The situation in Libya is a catastrophe. The death toll has risen to 11,300 and rising day by day. 25% of the buildings in the city of Derna have been destroyed by the flood. Rescue workers are reporting of a smell in the city, a smell of death. And the water has become polluted, so people are reporting of diarrhea and stomach ache from drinking local water. So the rescue workers have started planning an evacuation for fear of spread of disease and the fear of a local epidemic. Why is this happening? Can we add a spiritual and historical dimension to the analysis? Let's start from the basic. The Libyan flag is actually not a pan-Arab flag. It is a Pan-African Marcus Garvey red, black, green flag combined with a Cyrenaica version of the Ottoman Christian moon flag, which is black and white. So if you combine these two, you would get the Libyan flag, essentially a Pan-African and Muslim flag. Now a lot of Africans and Arabs are gonna be upset, so okay, let's go through this. These are the Pan-Arab colors. The original colors are actually the black, red, green, and white. And the red, white, black is a newer form of Pan-Arab flag. Yes, Libya had the red, black, white flag and versions of it in the 60s and 70s, but changed back to the Pan-African colors. These are the Pan-African colors, the red, black, green Marcus Garvey flag, and also the flag of Ethiopia. You need to understand spirituality, mysticism, and symbols. Symbols are very powerful. Flags are very powerful. So when you see the Rastafari, they are going to have the Ethiopian red, yellow, green flag representing Haile Selassie I. And when you see some of the black nationalists, they are going to have Marcus Garvey's flag, which is red, black, green. Now here is a secret. None of these are the original, but the original flag is actually the flag of the Ansar, which was raised 1870 by Muhammad Ahmed, a Sufi master who was claimed to be the Imam Mahdi, a black Arab of Sudan fighting against British invaders and British colonizers of Sudan. And this flag has the Marcus Garvey colors of black, red, green, and also a white spear in the middle of it. So you can say that the Pan-Arab flag or the Palestinian flag, the Sudanese flag, the UAE flag, just as the Pan-African flag, are all channeling this Sufi Mujahideen fight against white supremacy that come from Muhammad Ahmed radiallahu anhu. The oldest mummy in existence was found in southern Libya, the Tashwinat mummy. And an anthropologist from the United States told me that they have not published the DNA information of this mummy, but they actually found that the mummy has prototypical Fulani nomadic DNA. So, again, proving the ancient original North African people to be the Fulani and many spin-offs of these ancient nomads like the Tuareg and the Baggara, and all of these Arabs and black Berbers are probably spin-offs of these same ancient nomadic people. So there is a clear black nomadic Fulani Tuareg Tubu origin and indigenousness of what you today call Libya. The Libyan economy exploded and grew very, very powerfully during Muammar Gaddafi. And then around 2010, 2011, the Arab Spring, it collapsed. Now Libya also has a dark history. If you look at the unaliving of Muammar Gaddafi, the great Pan-African hero, it was actually done during very harsh and torturous conditions. And many so-called white Arabs actually were guilty of this crime and tend to sort of blame Obama for it. But in reality, the Arab revolt started before the White House of the Obama administration got involved in the Arab Spring. And there were many Libyans who hated Gaddafi who went to Western media and started spreading propaganda that Gaddafi is going to do something in Benghazi, which wasn't true. So it is not fair to blame Obama for it. It was actually the white Arabs who were against Gaddafi who also were guilty of unaliving him. In addition to that, one estimate said up to 200,000 Africans were treated as slaves, many of Eritrean descent. Horrible conditions, major crimes were done towards these African slaves. So when you look at this dark history of Libya and the oppression of black indigenous people and sub-Saharans, and then you see the flood today, well, I will leave it to the viewer